All right, guys, it's Jay today and Gwen tomorrow, and it's another day. That means another adventure here. So what I'm gonna do is, it's currently 6:30 p.m. on March 2nd. I'm gonna drive from downtown Chattanooga out to Soddy Daisy, Tennessee. We were expecting some pretty wild storms, I guess. I don't know if that's actually happened. It is kind of sprinkling a little bit, but nothing that I would worry about. I do know that there was talks about us getting some more rain, but again, I'm not 100% sure. So with that, we will see as we go, and then I'll get to share the journey with you guys. If you guys do like this content, please subscribe, so that way you guys can be notified when I upload again. And I do upload quite frequently, as you can see. And share it with friends, so that way they can enjoy the content too. As you can see right there in front of us, that mountain right there, that is Lookout Mountain. That's the tallest peak in Chattanooga, Tennessee. And it looks like the cloud is actually, some storms are definitely brewing right there. But again, we were expecting that anyway for the next, well, Friday it's supposed to be stormy too. So like 3 days now with stormy weather. So but again, I'll take you along on a journey. We'll get to see like how bad it really is. I don't think it's too bad. Currently it's just barely sprinkling here in Chattanooga. It must have rained earlier here. It may be raining out in Soddy Daisy. Again, that's about 20 miles up, or actually about 17 miles up the road. But we'll see when we get there. So I do want to thank all my viewers for coming along on a journey with me, the multiple times that you guys have done that. It helps my channel grow, and it helps other people get to see this content that may not be able to actually come down here and see this for themselves. So I do appreciate that. And with that, let's go ahead and continue the journey. So we're coming up on Market Street. This is Market Street is a main drag here in Chattanooga, and a street after that's going to be Broad Street. That's another main drag. Both those streets will go north to south. And if you take it north, you'll end up running into the aquarium down at the very far end. Market Street will actually run all the way over to the north side or north shore here in Chattanooga. So this street here that we're coming up on is Broad Street. As you can see, the car parked in the lane of traffic, because that's what they do here at that hotel. None of that makes sense. That is actually a lane where you're supposed to drive, but apparently that hotel doesn't care, and they think they're above everybody else. It's my understanding that the city has actually had a conversation with them parking people's cars. So if you come to Chattanooga and you stay at that Reed Motel back there, know that there's a possibility that your car's going to be parked in a drive lane. But it's my understanding, again, that the city has had conversations with them about parking cars in a drive lane. However, I'm guessing it hasn't changed, as you can see. So it does look like there's some storms up here. I mean, you can clearly see how dark it is around the mountains. But I guess we'll see. Oh yeah, there's some storms brewing up over here to the left. So as you can see, it looks like there's storms up over here as we get around this curve up here too. But again, we're supposed to get storms throughout tonight and I think tomorrow too. So nothing that we weren't aware of. So. It'll probably be raining when we get up here on the other side of Signal Mountain, down 27 north. Or should I say up 27 north? It does look like it's raining up on top of the mountain right there, but I could be wrong. It's a lot darker than it normally is, so that's the reason why I was saying that. So. As you can see, all those houses that are up on the mountain over there, I mean, that is so cool, like all the lights and stuff. But again, if you look close up there, you'll see like there's clouds that are just lingering up there, and I'm suspecting they're all getting rain. So you're starting to sprinkle just a little bit more. And again, this is 27 north from Chattanooga, Tennessee to Soddy Daisy, Tennessee. Oh yeah, the clouds are really hanging low on the mountain over here. You'll be able to see that. You'll be able to, like when we get around this curve up here, you'll be able to see how low the clouds are where they're covering the top of the mountain to the left. So that's why I'm suspecting it's probably raining up there. But you know, I don't know. Definitely foggy. That's been pointed out on the W road. Somebody was using Waze and they put in clouds, so to let people know. As we go around this curve, you'll be able to see the fog that's just lingering on the mountains. So it's like, it looked like it cut the top of the mountain off of the fog. So look at that. I mean, that is like, as you can see, the whole area is covered. And it runs the whole ridge line, or that whole side of that mountain all the way down. So now the rain is starting to pick up a little bit more. I kind of figured that, considering I was looking at, when you look at the clouds that were hanging by the mountains there. And it looks like it's getting even more foggier up here, so. We're about 8 miles from where I'm going to turn off. And you can barely see the mountain right there in front of us. Not too bad with the rain. Like, I mean, it could be way worse. And I suspect overnight it probably will be into tomorrow.